Established formally on the 9th of May 2019, the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission will be marking 5 years on the 9th of May 2024. This is indeed a milestone. Many Nigerians, both at home and in the diaspora, have been thinking that Ncom has been around for over a decade, given the plethora of strides achieved under the rapid response and fast-paced leadership of Honorable Dr. Abikedabiri Erewa, the Chairman CEO of the Commission. On this episode of the program, you will hear straight from the Ncom boss, the Secretary to the Commission, Management and staff. And of course, do not forget our complimentary segment of health tips from Association of Nigerian Physicians in the Americas, ANPA, and our Diaspora of the Moment. This is your favorite show, The Diaspora, and I am your anchor, Shalewa Ajila. Stick around, don't go anywhere. Now, to the Secretary of the Commission, Engineer Dr. Suyaku Basi, the technocrat.
The Commission is structured into 6 departments and about 5 units. We have the Diaspora Relations Department, we have the Programs Department, we have the Planning, Research and Statistics Department, we have the Administration Department, we have the Accounts and Finance Department, and then we have the Technology and Innovation Department. And then we have the Legal Unit, the Media, Public Relations and Protocol Unit, the Audit Unit, the Servicom Unit, in the office of the Chairman, CEO, and I serve as the Secretary to the Commission. Presently, we have about 125 staff. About 90 are the pioneer staff that were recruited directly for the Commission. And then we have about 25 staff that are seconded from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the Interpol unit of the Nigerian Police, the Nigerian Immigration Service, and the Federal Ministry of Justice as support staff for the kind of mandate we have and what we deal with in the Commission. When the Commission took off, first of all, because of how long the bill stayed in the Nigerian Parliament, there was a thinking and a perception that, first of all, the bill will never be passed. Because, like I said, it took 10 years for the bill to be passed in the Nigerian Parliament, establishing the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission. So most of the Nigerians in the diaspora believed or had a perception that this bill will not be passed. It got passed. There was also this perception that even if it was passed, the federal government will not sign it into law. His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari signed it into law, and it came to be. There was also the thinking that, look, it may go the way of other agencies of government whose bills were passed and they never took off. Fortunately for us, Ncom government went ahead and made it to take off. So you can see something. The defining moment to me, or the shock, was that I was called from my retirement and asked to come and be the pioneer secretary. It was a big shock for me. But to the diaspora community, when we came on and started the legwork, many of them didn't even believe we were competent enough to set it up. But by the time we started churning up our programs, getting the organogram approved, getting the staff to be recruited, getting funds from government for the programs and activities of the commission to take off. Many people were surprised at the speed with which we were going, and also the impact it had on Nigerians that look, the government is serious about engaging with the diaspora. Because all over these years, there was this perception that, look, Nigerian government is not serious about engaging with its diaspora. But by the time they saw that, yes, there is a Nigerians in the Diaspora Commission that has taken off, and it was reaching out to them with concrete programs in terms of celebrating the National Diaspora Day, in terms of engaging with the diaspora to come and something. It just ballooned out. And one of the key indicators is the diaspora remittances that have been coming into Nigeria in the past 5 years since the commission took off.
Thank you, sir, for your avid dedication. Meanwhile, Ncom Management and staff also say that the commission has surpassed expectations and has done graciously well.
As Ncom Club 5, I wish for Ncom that as we are progressing to another phase of another 5 years, by this time that we will be clocking 10 years, I hope and pray that we will be in our own diaspora house. We will have our own office where I will be able to operate efficiently and maximally. I also hope that we have our own financial independence. Positive of funds have been a retarding factor for Ncom. So we hope going forward, we pray with National Assembly to increase the funding allocation to Ncom because of our various activities, which is expanding every day. Thirdly, welfare of staff of Ncom. I hope that by this time that we'll be marking 10 years of Ncom existence, the welfare will have been so buoyant.
Well, it's been growth. We've grown so much in the last, over the years we've grown so much, really. It's been a pleasant experience working in the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission. And my wish for Ncom is to get better as the years go by. And we all know that we believe that the sky is not our limit. It's just where we're going to start from.
Ncom 5 already? It looks like it's already a decade since its establishment. It's become a household name in Nigeria and beyond. I'm even shocked to hear it's just 5 years. We are thinking Ncom had been around for all these years. But that being the case, we thank God for the establishment of Ncom. For the past 5 years, Ncom has had robust diaspora engagement. We are grateful it is 5 years and hoping it blossoms more and more many years to come.
There is no success without challenges. Like I said, even not having the office space that can accommodate all of us, whereby we have some in Gariki, we have some at the Secretariat and all that, is a huge challenge. And I'm appealing to the federal government of Nigeria to see what they can do about it. Then funding too. Without funding, no meaningful project can be executed to its logical conclusion. But so far so good, we are still managing and we'll continue to keeping on. I wish my dear organization, Ncom, a wonderful celebration. I wish us more successes, more achievements.
My experience in working in Nigerians in Diaspora has been okay, with the cordial relationship with the staff and the management of Ncom. It has been a very nice experience so far. But in the areas of funding, definitely there is an inadequate resources in order to carry the affairs of this Ncom to the maximum level that our chairman desired it to be. Honestly, we lack funding in this commission, and there's the need for the federal government to look into it so that they can improve in the funding areas of this Ncom. I wish Ncom the very best of everything, the best of funding so far in the coming years to come. It is a call for celebration.
My experience, I can say, is good. It's a good experience. When I come, the Ncom people, they receive me very well. I'm from office of Accountant General posted to this place. They receive me, then we have a good working relationship. I wish Ncom to grow higher than this in Jesus' name.
I think I want to seize this opportunity to congratulate first our chairman and CEO, Nigerian Diaspora Commission, Honorable Dr. Abike Dabi-Herrera, and the management and staff of the Nigerian Diaspora Commission, who have toiled ceaselessly and tirelessly for the past 5 years to move Nigerian Diaspora Commission to global map, to move it up to where we are presently. I want to appreciate all of us that we should continue to put in our very best. We should not get distracted, get deterred by whatever challenges we are going through. Because I know that we are almost there, and we'll surely get there in due course.
I would like to appreciate our Nigerians in diaspora for believing in us, because without them, we can't do anything. We want them to do more. We want them to keep believing in us, and we want them to keep the flag flying.
First of all, I would like to say congratulations to Nigerian in diaspora for celebrating 5 years. For me, it's a great achievement because Nigerian Diaspora Commission has come to stay, and over the years, a lot of people would even think that Ncom has been celebrating 15 years because there is a whole lot of achievements we've been able to achieve that has been tremendous.
My experiences in Ncom for the past 5 years has been amazing, and they've been ups and downs. There are days where I close really late and there are days I close early, but in all, I think it has made me a better person. And sometimes we get feedbacks from Nigerians abroad who are happy with our work, so things like that makes me happy, gives me impetus to do more. And of course, with my amazing chairman, everything has been okay. I wish that Ncom would have her own building, a diaspora building, where we can have our own conference room and our Nigerians in diaspora can visit and hold their meetings. So that's my wish for Ncom.
My experience in the last 5 years with Ncom is amazing. As a legal officer with Ncom, Ncom has done a lot in the last 5 years. We've had a lot of petitions from the diaspora. We've had people who are in prisons in the diaspora, who have been in prisons for crimes they did not commit, and they write to us to intervene. And people who have issues with their passports too have come to the commission, and we've actually helped them out.
Working in Ncom has been very fun for me because when I came, this whole diaspora thing was just like a big drama on the TV. So getting to learn what diaspora concept is and how it can add value to national development has been very insightful for me. Ncom at 5, it's very good to be part of development, and for me, Ncom has been growing very well, remarkably, and I'm proud to be part of that system that started and is still going. So I wish Ncom the very best. I wish that we continue with the energy. I mean, Ncom is known for its very unusual style and how we respond to issues affecting Nigerians in the diaspora. So I wish Ncom would continue in that pace that it sets for itself. Let's take a short break. The diaspora continues shortly.
This walk that you're walking, even though it was known as the point of no return, we see it now as the joy of return.
The spirit of Africa could not be broken by the transatlantic slave trade. You cannot move the spirit. And the divine force, the spirit of Africa, has brought us back today.
Welcome, welcome to home.
Welcome back. Now to our complimentary segment of health tips by AMPA doctors and our diaspora of the moment.
Today I'd like to talk a little bit about high blood pressure. High blood pressure, which is elevated blood pressure, is something that is a very common chronic illness that affects a lot of people. When you say your blood pressure is elevated, it could be episodic or long-standing. And long-standing would be a blood pressure greater than 140/90 that is documented at your medical evaluation for more than 3 episodes. When your blood pressure is elevated, it could be from a number of associated illnesses, but the commonest one that affects people is called essential hypertension. And this is hypertension that occurs that is a chronically elevated blood pressure in the absence of any other predisposing reasons or diseases. And it requires ongoing care and intervention. Some of the things that help to address high blood pressure are the need for lifestyle modification. That includes drinking plenty of fluids, avoiding salt, losing weight, having your weight be closer to what is expected, which is based on your height, but everyone could do to lose a little bit of weight. And trying to be active and exercising so that your blood vessels are pumping blood regularly to your different organs and is associated with lowering your blood pressure. Despite all this, and even with people who have healthy habits, you could still require medication. And the thing is, if you are needing medication as a hypertensive or being diagnosed with high blood pressure, you have to take it every day. What happens a lot of times is people take the blood pressure medicine for a few days, a few weeks or months, and then stop. And then the elevated blood pressure is associated with end organ damage, which could be strokes if it affects your brain, heart attacks if it affects your heart. It could affect your ability to walk around and be mobile. If you had a stroke, it could affect your kidneys, and then you require dialysis. These are all reasons why you need to take your blood pressure medicine regularly to prevent end organ damage and decrease the injury to these organs due to the chronically elevated blood pressure. To have an idea of what your blood pressure is, you should check it regularly, probably if you could every day, but you don't have to check it every day. You need to have a regular understanding of how high it is so that you can manage it accordingly.
Our diaspora of the moment is Simidele Adeife Omonla Adeagbo Oli. Adeagbo was born in Toronto, Ontario, Canada on the 29th of July, 1981. She is a Nigerian skeleton racer who competed at the 2018 Winter Olympics. She is Nigeria's and Africa's first female skeleton athlete. She was the first Black female Olympian in the sport. In 2022, She won the women's monobob event in the 2022 Euro Cup held in Germany. In so doing, she became the first athlete from Africa to win an international sled race. Before competing in skeleton, Adiagbo completed in triple jump, last competing in 2008. Adiagbo served as a Nike body double for Serena Williams. Adiagbo is a marketing manager for Nike in South Africa since 2012. On the 18th of August 2018, Adiagbo spoke alongside other noteworthy speakers to a sold-out audience during the TEDx Lagos Spotlight event at the Muzon Center. She shared the stage with legal practitioners Shuko Shashuri, award-winning technologist Ade Olufeko, art curator Tokoni Peterside, and media personality Banky W, amongst others. The 42-year-old skeleton racer broke the record over the weekend at the 2024 BMW IBSF World Championship in Winterberg, Germany, where she finished top 20 in her World Championships debut. By doing so, she also inked Nigeria's name in history books as the first African nation to be represented in bobsleigh at the World Championships. Congratulations, Simidele Adeife Omonla Adiagbo. We celebrate you as our diaspora of the moment.
That has been the Diaspora this week. Join us again next week for Bumper. Kudos to Ncom at 5. Stay positive.